I move these closer?
Yes, you can move those, yes.
Okay, I just,
Absolutely can.
okay. Good. You want to tell me when we're beginning, or are we on now?
It just went on.
All right, we're good. Shabbat Shalom to all of you who are on camera, to all who are here to bless me to sing together. My name is Cantor Grace Gurman-Shan. I am a teacher here at the synagogue, and it is a pleasure and an honor to be with everyone tonight. I hope that even if you're in your homes, that you will sing with hearts filled with love and understanding, and that you will enjoy the Shabbat peace of the day. We start with something called a nagun. A nagun is a song without real words. Now it's going to be lai lai. So real easy for those at home and for here to start to remove all of what's happening during the week, and to remember that Shabbat peace only comes if you make it. It will be all around you. All that you have to do is to grab it. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. This is that wonderful moment to remove yourself from all the things that happened during the week, and to make sure that your souls are free of any discomfort, to bring in all the comfort, and to know that Shabbat is here to surround you with goodness. We're going to light. Can I ask you to come up and to light with me? That would be great. You can just light both.
Light with this one?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. You can light them directly. Don't
Yeah.
worry. We take a moment. You can stay up here with me.
Okay.
And we 3 times bring in the light to everything that we have in our hearts, to all the goodness, and take just a moment to look at that wonderful light that should be in each and every one of us. Oh, hear our prayer, we sing to you. Be gracious to the ones we love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear our prayer to you. Let us light these lights and sing our way to you, and let us say Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Thank you. As we start our Shabbat, looking at those lights, we continue on page 123. Can I ask your wonderful husband to come up here? We're on page 123. And I will sing and you can hold up that wonderful glass. For those of you who did this at home, we are doing it now for not only for ourselves, but to welcome the sweetness of Shabbat also. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, vorei v'ri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uv'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila l'krai kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, ki banu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha v'ahava uv'ratzon hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashavat. Amen. You can take a sip of that if you'd like to. And thank you so much. We continue on page 138 as we sing Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrak alai, alalai, 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 v'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Lecha Dodi likrak alai, alalai, 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 v'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Shamor v'zachor v'dibor echad, Hishmianu u'hel ameuchad, Adonai echad u'shmo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'liktila, Lecha Dodi likrak alai, alalai, 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 v'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Lecha Dodi likrak alai, alalai, 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 v'nei Shabbat. Nekabela likrat Shabbat lechu v'nilcha, ki hi mekor ha-bracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshavat chila, lecha dodi likrak alai, alalai, 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 b'nei Shabbat. Nekabela Lecha Dodi likrak alai, alalai, 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 v'nei Shabbat. Nekabela. We turn to page 146 as we rise for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod, Malchuto Leolam, continue now on the Via Hafta on page 154. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם. You can be seated. We resume on page 158 with the Mi Chamocha. Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi Chamocha nedor b'kodesh, Nora tehilot Osefele, Osefele, Malchutecha, Rahuvanecha, Okeyam, Livnei Moshe u'Miriam, Zelianu v'amru, Adonai imloch, Adonai imloch, Leolam Vahed. V'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov, u'yolav yad chazak mimenu, Baruch ata Adonai, Gal Yisrael. We continue for those of you who are following along with the Hashkivenu on page 160. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Everything's gonna be all right. 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 We continue with our service for Vishamru on top of page 162. If you're following along, if you're just listening and being part of the wonderful opportunity to just relax and take a deep breath and know that Shabbat was made for each and every one of us, to remove ourselves from any angst, to think about the joyous moments that we've had during the week, and just to take a good 30 seconds before I start to think of something just wonderful that happened in the past month, and take a minute to move into that moment. Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asod et HaShabbat Ledoratam Berit Olam Vishamru Bnei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asod et HaShabbat Ledoratam Berit Olam B'nei Uvein B'nei Yisrael Oti Leolam Oti Leolam Vishamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asod et HaShabbat Ledoratam Berit Olam O Ki Sheshet Yamim Asa Adonai et HaShamayim Ve'et Haaretz Vishamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asod et HaShabbat Ledoratam Berit Olam Uvayom HaShapi Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash Vishamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat La'asod et HaShabbat Ledoratam Berit Olam. We rise, we do the Amidah starting on page 164, and we'll conclude 170. Can one of you come up here? Adonai sifatai tiftach ufia ki tehilatecha Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah El Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol v'Zochei Chasdei Avot v'Imot u'Mevii Geula Livnei B'neihem Lema'an Shemo v'Ahava Melech Hozer Moshiach Mogen Baruch atah Adonai Magin Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Baruch atah Adonai Magin Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Baruch atah Adonai Magin Sarah U'Magin Avraham. Ta gibur leolam Adonai michayei hakol atavrav lehoshia mashiv haruach morim hatav mechalkel chaim bechesed mechayei hakol berachamim rabim somech noflim verofei cholim umatir asurim Umekayim emunato lishenei afar michamocha ba'al givurot umido melach melech mimit umechayei umatziach Yeshua v'ne'eman atah hachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai Mechayei HaKol. Continue at the bottom of page 169, and we say, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Continue. Sorry. You can continue on silently until 170. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, shekadashim b'chol yom yehalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, our holy God. I'm sure you at home, even if you're with people, not with people, take a moment. We're going to do Oseh Shalom. This time, let's make sure that we are really thinking about peace in our own homes, in those who we know, and strangers who are sitting here in other parts of the world who don't have this wonderful opportunity to either sit at home and pray, people here, people who are in need of comfort. Oseh Shalom Bimrama, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru, Imru Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, V'imru Amen. We also take time in our services to think about those who are hurting for a variety of reasons. We sing a melody, but something that we have in our liturgy called Yihyu Liratzon. We want to make sure that our world is home. That these are not just words because we're familiar, but to remember that prayer is a time for us to just relax, understand that peace is something that fills our soul, and if we don't take advantage of it, the future does not remember that we are hurting, doesn't remember that we're in sorrow, unless we take time to acknowledge it, and that we take this time of Shabbat to bring peace to the thoughts that run through our head that don't give us comfort. And Shabbat is that time to put ourselves in order and to really understand what peace is. Yihyu liratzon imrei fi ve'hegyon libi lefanecha Adonai Suri Adonai We turn to page 586, and we ask you both to come up to the ark. We'll do out loud. Page 586 to 588, and then you continue on. Aleinu lishabeach la'adon hakol, la'teit gedula liotzer breshit, shehu noten shamayim ve'sed haaretz, u'moshe v'yikarom b'shamayim mimahav, u'shchina tuzo, v'kol pei meromim, hu Eloheinu heino, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim, u'modim, lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Barech Hu. Continue silently to get to page 589. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. We continue on page 592 for those who were here. If you would like to read with me. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the streets beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved, and if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love does not die, people do. So when all that is left of me is love, give me away. There's a list of our we always remember. We have the Shloshim of Myron Solid, father of Len Solid, Phoebe Wolfchuk, mother of Marcia Heller. And tonight we also commemorate those that we have lost in years gone past. Austin Adler, Jerry Bender, Rose Bierman, David Brosner, Sandra Channon, Ralph Christie, Clara Sisner, Isaac Danielson, Helen Deutsch, Bruce Donald Friedman, Minette M. Friedman, Solomon Friss, Irving Goldwasser, Howard Hollander, Suzanne Katz, Myrna Kaufman, Ralph Pam, Walter Rothenberg, Joan Scheinholz, Carol Lynn Stephenson, Mildred Teitelbaum, Herbert Turner, Anna Wachtel, Sandy Wishing. To all those names said out loud in our hearts and in our minds, we add the names of those soldiers of the American Armed Forces and the Israeli Defense Forces who have so bravely given their lives in defense of our safety, security, and our freedom. We go to page 598. We rise together, not just in personal mourning, but for those whose names we'll never know, whose names do not have anyone to say Kaddish for them. Tonight, we remember family and friends of those loved ones who perish at this time in our lives. As we say together on page 598, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam ulmea ulmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal, Shemei Duhudasha Barichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma, v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Please be seated. I do have the wonderful opportunity to be with you over the next couple of weeks. I hope that some of you will join us inside the synagogue. Thank you both for being with me so that I can see some faces. My name is Cantor Grace Gurman Chan, and the delight of being here is overwhelming. I am a teacher in the school here. I had retired 2 years ago and have the great fortune, not only working here, but to visit a variety of congregations. This now feeling like now it's my new home, so I am appreciative. So here we go with the wonderful announcements. If you know a scout interested in earning their Jewish Scout emblems or awards, our Director of Congregational Education here will be running a workshop this Sunday afternoon. Check this week's e-blast and email Lynn Ann for any details. There is still time to register for the following programs: Sisterhood Zumba class on Thursday, January 11th. I know a lot of you have been going to that. The Men's Club Poker Night, which everyone tells me is also a big event here on Thursday, January 18th. Lifelong Learning program about senior living options on Sunday, January 21st. There are also 2 mitzvah programs that you can support this month. Very important all around the world these days. The Temple Blood Drive is on Sunday, January 21st, and there's lots of spots available. Not a good thing, but I know if we keep reminding people around this community, they're always we're ready to give a helping hand. You can register to donate on the American Red Cross website. Temple Har Shalom Tens are collecting for the Lauren Rachel Zeitel's Midnight Run. I really hope that you will remember this one. Midnight Run is an incredible program, and money goes to very important causes. Breakfast Run, which will take place on Saturday, January 27th. They are in the need of a number of donations, and please see your e-blast for details. As always, the best place to learn about what's taking place in THS are your weekly emails and the temple websites. And on behalf of everyone, we say Shabbat Shalom. We continue as we are concluding our service. I did do this Kiddush, did I not? I just want to make sure. Did I not? I just want to make sure. I'm seeing it's pretty full. I just want to know everyone to know I'm not a Kiddush person. So I have to remind myself at the end that we make sure that we do that. We are going to sing HaTikvah, and then we're going to do Motzi. And before we do that, I want to wish everybody it is time in our lives as Jews that one of the things that was given to us, brought from many generations, is the opportunity to feel Shabbat peace. And we have a tendency in the world in which we're living in, we all know it, but we don't take that time to make sure that our souls are peaceful, our lives get a sense of peacefulness, that we don't let the outside world condemn us to running around all the time. And Jews are very clear that very long ago, if we don't do that, we are doomed to be in this world of constant running. The body and the soul cannot sustain that. So thank you for being here and for giving yourself that Shabbat rest. And please take this opportunity, this Shabbat, to do things that bring you joy. This is the Jewish way of reminding us that joy, light, challah, a little bit of sweetness on our tongues are the things that will sustain us. This is a very purposeful moment in our lives, in our Jewish lives. So any opportunity that we can take together to sing, to be with others, and to enjoy the heritage that is so rich and has been given us, we should do. So please rise as we tonight are going to think of our Jewish brothers and sisters who sit in the state of Israel, looking to the left, the right, to forward, remembering God's sheltering wings, that we may support, comfort, continue to stay on top of whatever's happening here and support the souls that are in harm's way. O Lord, b'levav benima, nefesh Yehudi homiya, ulfatei mizrach kadima, ein letzion Sophia, od lavda tikvateinu, tikva shnot alpayim, liot am chofshi be'artzeinu, Eretz Zion Yerushalayim. May peace be brought to those who are suffering. May peace be brought to those who are not Jewish and are leaving behind others by their soul and their minds, but wanting to be comforted by other humans around us. May we always think of the people to the right, to the left, and in front of us, and know that the Jewish soul has the ability to comfort each other. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for all who are with us outside of this sanctuary. I didn't do most.
Sorry, would you like some? You sure? I don't eat bread either, that's my problem. I'm learning as I get older, I have this stuff.